All right, thank you, Dave. Well, it's Tuesday, and that means we're breaking down what's hot in Hollywood. We're talking dancing today and bachelorette drama, but we will begin with 12 weeks of ballroom dancing that has left us with finally 3 finalists.
And here to break it all down for us with the finals and possibly a little prediction of who will win that coveted Mirror Ball trophy on ABC's Dance with the Stars is celebrity publicist Penelope Jean. How are you, Penelope?
I'm good.
And so we've got 3 left. We've got Chelsea Kane, we've got Kirstie Alley, we've got my favorite, Hines Ward. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's a really tight season. I think all 3 of them are contenders. You have Kirstie Alley, who is a fan favorite. She's someone who has really brought it. Do we know how many pounds she lost during this season?
I don't know, but I saw a picture of her, like kind of the before and after. She was coming out of some hotel, and she looks amazing.
She put on the tights last night. I mean, she looks phenomenal.
Because we have to be honest, that first day.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to make it this far.
We thought she was out the second week.
Yeah, so she must be a fan favorite. That's all I can say because
absolutely, she has to be getting the most votes.
Yeah.
And she's 60 years old, Evan.
I can't believe that either.
Yeah, and then Hines Ward, who's athletic, and we kind of figured would do okay. And then, of course, Chelsea Kane, which she's very fit as well, and has a background that may, you know, help her in this contest. So
Chelsea and Ward are neck and neck. I mean, they're right at the top. I think as far as the best dancers go, it's certainly one of them. If I had to take a guess, I'm going to say Hines Ward.
Really?
And you know, they're all 3 my favorites. If I was voting, it might be for Kirstie Alley. But I think Hines Ward is going to take it away because he's that demographic that I think might be getting a whole lot of votes. He's 35 years old. Chelsea has a bit of a, you know, she draws a younger crowd from Disney, a little bit lesser known. So I think Hines is that great mix of fan votes as well as he's a great dancer, and he's really pulled it up from the beginning of the season to where he is now. There's been a marked improvement.
Maybe retribution from the Super Bowl or something.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to put you on the spot. Who do you think is going to get it? Because tonight's the moment of truth.
Hines Ward.
Who do you think?
Chelsea.
They all deserve it, though.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with whatever.
They're going to surprise us and give it to Kirstie Alley.
But look, though, if she wins, good for her.
Absolutely.
She looks great.
I think that would be fantastic. I'm happy with whoever wins tonight. So let's watch tonight at 9
that
o'clock.
Coveted.
Look, speaking of people winning, as Charlie Sheen would say, not winning last night. What was going on The Bachelorette?
Bachelorette's kind of starting off pretty
it's rocky.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, look, they cast these people. These people are characters who are cast. I was surprised at actually what a nice mix of great guys she had. I think this is one of the seasons that, as they're coming out of the limo, I was like, not bad. And then you had 3 or 4 crazies. So they're casting the crazies. We had the masked man. He was
tell people that didn't see it. Tell Penelope. Tell them who the masked man was and what his whole premise was.
So this guy wore a mask, like a Batman type sort of masquerade deal on his face the entire night, and he's not taking it off. Preview show he has it on next week as well. The crazy thing is she picked him. In fact, gave him the first rose.
Because of his shtick. It's original. Girls like that, guys out there. Wear masks. Go to the bar.
Don't tell him. No, we do not. It's weird.
Don't listen to Evan.
There's some kind of allure there because she wants to obviously see what he looks like.
Right.
My favorite was the pass-out guy.
The drunk guy.
The drunkard.
So this guy, he's actually a liquor distributor. And he got completely bombed.
Gets into his work.
Yeah. Dedication to
Penelope,
his job.
he was like feet up. A blanket on him. She walked
passed
up and
out
was like
snoring.
But then you shed some light on this too. When they tape these things, it's not just for like a couple hours. Like they're there for the long haul. We're talking 12, 13 hours.
All of the people that I know from the show, all of my clients, we're talking about over 20 individuals have been on this show. All tell me that they don't barely feed them at all.
Okay.
They're working they're 14 hours awake.
So
they do these rose ceremonies at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. They want to make sure that they're hungry. They've had an open bar. They can drink or they can not drink. It's up to them. So at the end of the day, it was his responsibility to take the opportunity seriously. And now, unfortunately, the guy's going to be known as the drunk guy forever. I mean, that's what happens.
There you go. And
Penelope, then we have this Bentley.
Yeah, but very quickly, we're actually running out of time. We want you to be able to get in what you need to share. Share it with us.
Oh, so Bentley, who's one of the contestants on the show, he was much talked about last night.
Right.
And he's the one who's not there for the right reasons. So Ashley Hebert, the Bachelorette, had a message from a friend. So she said one of her friends, Hebert, that's her last name.
So we got it right.
That's our Bachelorette. Her
Okay.
friend tipped her off to this guy, Bentley, who's coming on. He's not there for the right reasons. But what the viewers may not know is the friend is a woman, Michelle Money, from last season's Bachelor. This is Brad Womack's season. So you'll recognize Michelle if you watch the show. And both Bentley and Michelle are from Salt Lake City. And she's the woman, the friend who tipped off our Bachelorette to what
Little
Bentley's
inside
up
scoop there,
to.
yeah.
This is
Drum
going to be a
roll.
season. This is going to be a
It
season.
started off pretty
Stay
good,
tuned.
Tune in Mondays at 8. Bachelorette. You can't
That's
win.
it.
You
huh?
can't
All right,
lose
Penelope,
on this one.
thank you so much.
Drama,
and
drama.
of course, we'll see you back next week to see how this all plays out and who the big winner is.
There you go. Thanks, Penelope.
Yeah.
See you next week.
All right, well, when we come back, we're talking about giving the gift of life, and you can do it all on your lunch break. Details ahead.